Hey, everybody. Happy opening day of the Paralympics. We're here this morning bright and early at 7 a.m. Eastern Time to celebrate the Paralympics opening ceremony that's happening live right now over in Tokyo. I know it's early across much of the US, so you may not be up just yet, but hopefully you'll see this later in the day. For those of you that are early birds, thanks for joining us and hope you're interested in watching the opening ceremony live just like we are. If people are looking for where they can find the opening ceremony, you can actually check out the live stream right now on NBC Sports Network or NBCOlympics.com. There may be a couple of other locations, but those are the two main streaming sites and channels. We're really excited to kick off the next couple of weeks where events will be happening and people will have a chance to compete, and we'll have a chance to celebrate our Paralympic athletes and support Team USA and others from around the world in showcasing their talents. There are a number of athletes that are members of the limb loss and limb difference community, both on Team USA and from around the world, that are competing over the next few weeks. And we're really excited to be able to support them and see what they're able to accomplish over the next couple of weeks at the Paralympics. A lot of great events, a lot of great sessions, and we'll have more to come on some of the ways that you can understand more about the Paralympics and find out more about it over the next few days and weeks here as the Paralympics are ongoing. We're excited to support our athletes, but we're also here to celebrate the accomplishments of not only our Paralympic athletes over the next few weeks, but also all of the accomplishments that everybody in our community experiences in their own daily lives. I've got Katie here with me, and Katie, sort of generally, what are your thoughts and what are you excited about as we kick off the Paralympics here this year with the opening ceremony?
Well, Dan, good morning. I am so excited for today because today starts, people have been preparing our para-athletes for months or years to get to where they are this week. And their discipline and their dedication to their sport is just amazing. So we really want to celebrate them. And also our community members who are putting dedication and discipline every day to get up, get back healthy, make good choices, and live an active lifestyle. I mean, I remember the first time I rolled around the block, and I love watching people stand for the first time, which is so exciting, and just making healthy choices.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I think there's a lot of accomplishments out there, individual daily accomplishments that we celebrate, and obviously the commitment that goes into training for the Paralympics. I can't imagine it. We've seen it already with the Olympics. We're going to be able to see it and experience it over the next few weeks with the Paralympics, and we're really excited about that. I know since the Olympics happened, every couple of years, I myself tend to get a little bit more active around the Olympics because, feel active, support the team, support, remembering the times where I was more active in my life. I've had a chance to get around the block a few times and things like that. But is there anything you're doing lately, Katie, to kind of kick off or reinvigorate some of your love for sport and things like that as the Paralympics are going on?
So I think the key word is adaptive. You've got to find what works for you, and what may have worked 10 years ago may not work now. And so I was a college athlete and I ran cross country, and that was my event. I was a runner. After my amputation, I look back now, and now I'm swimming every day. So find what works best for you and is best for your health. So I'm looking forward to swimming and track and field.
Excellent. Yeah, the Summer Olympics are some of my favorite activities, and seeing the Paralympic athletes, I think there's a lot of really exciting events that are going to be ahead of us over the next few weeks, and there's going to be a lot of opportunities where you'll be able to watch, not only here with us with the opening ceremony, but also looking at different events over the next few weeks. There's a lot of great information online about what events are happening and when they're happening, when the medal ceremonies are, and things like that. If you want to watch live, for those of you that were into the Olympics a few weeks ago, they're also going to be re-airing a lot of those activities and events and medal ceremonies and competitions later in the evening on the East Coast time, late afternoon on the West Coast. So keep that in mind and make sure that you're, if you have an opportunity to watch and support the Paralympic athletes and Team USA, there's a couple of different ways you can do that. Like I said, there's going to be some opportunities for live streaming on some of the live streaming services, some of the NBC sports services. And then a lot of times in the evenings, there will be those re-airing of activities and events that happen throughout the day. So keep that in mind. We got a few weeks ahead of pretty constant competition on a daily basis. The opening ceremony, for those of you that weren't able to catch it or aren't catching it right now with us or weren't able to catch it this morning, if you're watching this a little bit later, keep in mind that it'll be re-aired tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern time on NBC Sports Network. There may be some other locations as well that you may be able to find it, but we're excited to continue to watch the opening ceremony here live and hope that you will too if you're up this early. But as a reminder, check it out tonight if you haven't had a chance to see it live this morning. And then we'll also be checking in periodically over the next few weeks with a couple of live events, linking to some of the folks in our community that are participating and are participants and athletes that are competing in the Paralympics, as well as community members that have participated in past Paralympics. And so we'll be sharing some information, some links, some resources, some information, and probably checking in live periodically as well. So keep an eye out for that here on social media. And like I said, we look forward to the Paralympics starting, the opening ceremony. We're going to keep watching this morning. And are excited about the events that are going to happen over the next few weeks. So join us as we celebrate the opening. We're excited to get started and go Team USA.
Go Team USA.